All right, the mags are randomly loaded, the primary and the reload. Failure to lock back, target's about done. Hey everyone, welcome back to the NFA Review channel. Pretty cool gun in hand today, guys. Pretty excited for this review. The new Springfield Armory Echelon 4.0 compact. So of course, this is the 4-inch barrel version of their full-size Echelon that I already reviewed here on the channel. So if you guys haven't seen that, I'll throw the link up here, down below. You guys can check it out because we dive into great detail in that video. Today, we're still going to cover the specs in the studio, just not as crazy because I want to do more shooting with you guys, and I'm sure you guys would be happy to hear that. So I have had this in hand for a while, probably about a month now, put a bunch of rounds through it, and I'm finally able to give you some thoughts on it, and of course show you all the shooting scenes. So sit back, relax, and let's take a deep dive into the new Echelon 4.0. Let's get to the specs. First off, elephant in the room, of course, is going to be chambered in 9mm. Overall length is going to be 7.25 inches end to end. Barrel, of course, I mentioned earlier, is 4 inches. The height comes in at 5.125 inches and a width at the widest part at 1.2 inches. With the flush fit 15 round magazine empty, it comes in at 24 ounces in weight. So those are your raw dog specs there. So now let's just cover the slide, the frame, and we'll just work our way around the gun. If you guys remember from the first video, this has their adaptive grip texturing, and it feels really good. It does a good job of grabbing your hand without hurting it. You don't need gloves to shoot this firearm at all. Frame's going to be polymer. Inside the frame is their COG, that stands for Central Operating Group. That is a stainless steel receiver chassis system that sits down in this frame. So the cool part about that is you can actually order different size and color frames. Okay, so this is the frame they shipped it with, and then it has, I believe, the medium. No, that's the small backstrap on there, so my wife can shoot it. But it feels, oh God, it feels so good in the hand. We'll get to that. I'm getting ahead of myself. If you're looking at it here, you'll see ambidextrous safety. You do not need to do any crazy flipping of magazine releases around. It literally works from either direction, which I really love about this gun. You have a very high cut trigger guard area here at the front of the frame. A nice indentation here for your support hand underneath the trigger guard. And then, of course, it is enlarged for shooting with gloves. You have a Picatinny rail on the front. Either side, you have indexing points here that's been textured, and of course is fully ambidextrous. You have a slide release on both sides. So frame is legit. Like, Springfield really knocked it out of the park with the frame on the full size. I love that gun. I still have it. It's set up suppressed right now. I'll go ahead and throw that up on the screen so you guys can take a look at it. Swapped out the frame to Flat Dark Earth. Really love that gun. I guess while we're down in the frame area, trigger is great, especially for an out-of-the-box gun. Has a trigger safety built into the front of it, a la Glock, and it has a really clean and short and tactile reset. Well done there on the trigger. Let's move up to the slide and barrel. The slide has what they call I believe it's a trench cut, and I'll show you here some close-ups here of just how deep that is machined. This gun's really fun to press check. It just makes it really easy to grab that slide with that trench cut and the really aggressive slide milling there at the front. Just a really fun gun to manipulate. Working your way back, it does have machine down indentations in the rear for some cocking ears. For those of you that will grab it like so and chamber it, you can use the sight, you can use the front of the gun. I mean, Bob's your uncle. There's plenty of places on this thing to manipulate the slide. On the version they shipped, I have a U-notch rear with a high-vis Trichicon night sight in the front. I love that setup, and of course it also shipped with a Defender ST from Vortex. While we're on that, there's not another firearm company out there that sends press kits as cool as Springfield Armory. So again, I did get this gun for free. They sent it to me for review, and I do get to keep it, so keep that in mind. That being said, these guns ship with no strings attached from Springfield. What that means is if it breaks, we show it. If it jams, we show it. If it runs, we show it. They don't care. So we are told to just run the gun and show it. I don't suspect any problems with it. I've put already about 600 rounds through it, and I haven't had any problems. We're going to shoot it again today, and I'm sure it'll do just fine. And let me circle back to what they ship it with, and I'll show you some really cool pictures here, or some really cool B-roll here on the screen. But yeah, they do an amazing job, Springfield Armory, of sending their press kits out. So this actually shipped with the Vortex Defender ST red dot on it, as well as a Haley Strategic ANCOG X appendix carry with a spare saddle for your magazine. This gun does ship with a 15 round and an 18 round extended magazine. 15 rounds flush, the 18 round sticks out just a little bit, just like on the full size. I believe we pretty much breezed through it, guys. This is a Glock 19 sized gun that actually has good ergonomics. I love Glocks. I have a safe full of them. They're spread throughout my house in safes. Great guns. Not much to look at. This is a same footprint size as a Glock 19 with a much better grip angle, trigger, slide, everything. The ambi controls, the way this gun fits in your hand cannot be expressed enough on camera. You really got to get out there and shoot it. If you guys live close to a local indoor range maybe that has one of these as a rental gun, I highly suggest you go try one out. I personally prefer the compact size more than the full-size Echelon, and I love the full-size Echelon. So wow, it just feels really good in your hand. And those of you out there that have one of these already, because these have been out for a month now, they're already shipping, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I believe that's enough talk here in the studio. This gun, of course, without the sight, just how it comes out of the box, comes in at $679 retail, so you can get it a little cheaper than that from your local dealer. Yeah, it's just a really sweet little pistol. So let's go ahead and run some rounds for this bad boy and have some fun. Before we get shooting, a quick word from our sponsor, Capital Armory. They're the nation's largest silencer dealer and have expanded their silencer shipping ability to multiple states, with even more on the way. They can still ship directly to Texas residents, but they can now deliver silencers directly to your door for those in many other states. The process is simple and keeps everything in-house. So there are no additional dealers, transfer fees, or headaches. They manage the entire process from start to finish to make your life easier. The process is very simple. Once you purchase a silencer online through their website, you'll be contacted to begin your online customer profile to provide them with fingerprints and other necessary information to complete your e-file Form 4. After the ATF approves your form, Capital Armory will initiate electronic transfer paperwork with you, and your silencer will be mailed directly to your front door. And the best part is, your customer profile only needs to be done once, so you'll be ready to go for all future orders. Head to capitalarmory.com today to learn more. Failure to lock back, but otherwise went pretty smooth. And one thing about this gun I've noticed over the past couple weeks is it makes you want to train. I don't know, maybe it's just the holster setup and everything, but it just does. All right, we are chambered. And threat. Ah, sloppy. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. Damn winter carry. Ah, sloppy. All right, I'm blaming all my sloppy reloads on my jacket here. Fucking too tight, too tight. Hard to reload, all right? Fuck, give me a break. Wow, try that again. Didn't lock back. All right, that didn't slow me down too much. All right, let's do a picture-in-picture here, huh? At 100 yards. Let's see what we got. Ooh, yeah. Dancing around it. Come on. So close. Give me one. Can't see splash.
Camera was covered.
Yep. All right. She ain't a 100-yard gun. All right. Whatever. Another picture-in-picture, maybe. Give that a whirl. All right. The mags are randomly loaded. The primary and the reload. Failure to lock back, target's about done. And then this, you just,
Yep.
You should share go to.
Yep.
Okay, you're recording. See what you got there, Slick. Damn, all right.
I like this. I like it.
Oh, you're going for the 150?
Yeah,
Almost skipped it.
it is left.
Yeah. Come on, you gotta get one hit at 150. Call yourself a shooter.
How many did you get?
Like 3, and one of them was a skip. Oh, that was close. Oh, we got it. Why is it way more fun to skip it?
Dude, it's freaking skip. Did you see that one?
Clear.
Yep.
All right, Brian, let's see what you got there. You in that 150 yards. Of course, when I wasn't filming, you hit it.
I know, right?
All right, quick thoughts on it from a fourth party.
From a fourth party. I've shot a lot of guns that you've brought out here, but not a lot of guns fit into your hand
That
as
nice,
firmly
right?
and as nicely. This is probably by far like one of my favorite.
And you shot the full size too.
Did.
Yeah, and the comp.
And the comp, and this one, like, just, I don't know what it is about just how you hold it. Everything you grab on it is
It feels
legit.
nice, right?
Like, there isn't one piece, like, I wouldn't have to update anything.
No. You
Like,
don't need to modify it. You just shoot it.
That's the gun.
Yeah, it's cool, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Sweet.
You're not leaving with it, right?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, final thoughts on the new Echelon Compact 4.0. Like I said, I've had this for a while. I did miss the media embargo date where we could post it. As you guys know, there's probably, well over 50 videos on this firearm already out. I was already backed up with reviews, and I like to take my time. I don't want to just rush it out just because everyone else is going to post it. So that being said, it did really well. There's no surprise here on my channel that I like the Echelon or love it per se. Like I said, I have the full size. I'm doing a review on the comp as well. I've actually done a lot of reviews for Springfield Armory, which is awesome. Been a great company to work with. Out of all of the handguns I reviewed for them, including the excuse me, the Hellcat, the Hellcat Pro, the Pro Comp, all that stuff, this is by far my favorite. And I'm not just saying that, I really do mean it. Everybody who's handled this on and off camera over the last 30 days or so has had the same exact comments as I have. I did lose a lot of footage. I lost a pair of my metas. I was letting a lot of friends wear them and shoot them and give their feedback, and I lost them, had to buy another pair, so that footage is gone. But everyone pretty much echoed the same sentiment as me. They really like the gun, just how it is out of the box, which is really unusual these days in the days of customizing every single gun that we get. There's really not much to improve upon on this gun. You can just run it. I am going to check if they have a threaded barrel for this gun, because that would be pretty sweet to be able to suppress just a more compact gun. I think something like a Silencer Co. Spectre 9 would be pretty sweet on this little guy. So I might actually reach out to Springfield about that, see if they're going to plan to do that. The sight, I believe, drifted, or I just didn't have it sighted in perfectly when we were shooting long range. I noticed when I was reviewing all of the editing, my shots were all going left. They were even going left up close at the 45-foot mark on the steel. So I'm going to adjust that sight, and I'm going to bring it out there again and shoot it. I might even film a YouTube short, vertical short with the meta glasses, and throw it up later. Just confirm that. But other than that, I mean, accurate gun. It didn't really malfunction. There was no jams, no stovepipes, anything like that. The only issue I had was my shooting style. My offhand grips the frame really tight, and I believe I was manipulating the slide stop. So every now and then when I was shooting, the slide would come home, okay, and shut, and then I would have to slingshot, reload the gun, which through years and years of shooting Glocks, that's just how I shut the slide. It's very hard for me to get over that. It is much faster to reload and then use your thumb to shut the slide during a reload. Unfortunately, muscle memory is king, and I cannot break that habit. So over the hand or C-clamp type method of racking the slide to release tension on the slide lock on a fresh mag is what I do. So maybe one day I'll be able to break it and get a little faster. But other than that, really awesome gun. Again, don't take my word for it. Don't take all the other reviewers' words for it. I mean, we did get sent these guns for free, but that doesn't mean they're going to get a glowing review if their product sucks. It's a good gun. It's a good gun for a good price point. Head out to your local range. I'm sure some of you live in cities where you have indoor ranges that have these on the shelf for rent. Go rent it out. It's a pretty badass gun. It's the Glock 19 that never was. So I'll leave you with that. And I'm working on another review for Springfield right now on a brand new gun that they're releasing very soon. So stay tuned.